Hi everybody, it's Renee from Kudos Kitchen. If you're watching me on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And also you can hit that little notification bell, and that way you won't miss any of my new videos that I'll be putting out. So today we're going to be making scrambled eggs in an air fryer, which I've not done before. So we're gonna find out together how it works. I'm thinking it's gonna work okay. I mean, how bad can it be? Don't answer that. But the thing that I'm going to really stress with this recipe is to cook your eggs on a low temperature. And because every air fryer is going to be different, you're gonna kind of have to feel this one out for yourself to some degree. The lowest temperature my air fryer can go to is 175 degrees. So that's what I'm going to experiment with. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to, I have this little pan that I've and you can easily use disposable ones that you know, the aluminum ones that are easy to bend. Anyways, I happen to have this one, and I bent it a little bit out of shape. I bent it out of shape so it would fit in my air fryer basket. It fits pretty well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to melt butter in here first. So let's get started. How about that? What I'm taking like 2 tablespoons, I'm gonna say, of butter. And I'll put it in my air fryer basket. As level as it can be. And the temperature's already set at 175. And all I really want to do is melt the butter right now. So I'm going to turn it on for a minute, maybe 2. I'm not quite sure how fast the butter will melt at this temperature in this particular air fryer, but we're going to find out. So while that's happening, scrambled eggs, pretty basic. I'm going to crack 3 eggs into my bowl, get them prepared. And just like making scrambled eggs on the stovetop, it's the same principle, only we're going to be using the air fryer. And no visible flame. So there's my eggs. And what I'm going to do is poke the yolks first so they whip up nice, easier. Scramble them. And I'm also going to use approximately a quarter cup of milk. You can also use water, but I like the richness that the milk gives. And let me have a quick peek at the butter. We can plan accordingly after that. Well, it's starting to melt. It's going to take a minute or 2. Longer than maybe on a stovetop, but that's okay. We're not in any big rush. I don't think so. Hopefully you're not. Let's let her go again. And start. Okay. Back to the eggs. Scramble them up good. Whip them good. Going to also add chives. I had some in the refrigerator, and to me, chives and scrambled eggs are a good combo. And of course, salt and pepper. Okay, my fryer stopped, but that butter is not melted, so I'm going to turn it on for another minute. It's not a digital, it's a dial, so I have to play with it a little bit. Yours is probably, I'm sure, going to be different. But I think the main thing here is to do it on a low temperature, like I had said. So the eggs are going to be ready to go in there as soon as the butter's all melted. We'll see what happens next. Okay, good, the butter is melted, so I'm going to swirl it around the pan to coat the bottom of the pan nicely, evenly with the melted butter. And then, just like doing it on the stovetop, I'm going to pour my scrambled eggs into the pan in the air fryer. There we go. I'm going to pop this back in, and I'm going to go probably a couple, 4 or 5 minutes at 175, and we'll check it after that. So come on back in a few minutes and we'll see how this works. it's tricky doing it backwards, so. Whoa, okay, well, they don't look like they've cooked a whole lot just yet. And that's okay, they're still very liquidy. That's okay, I'll just give them a little swirl, a light swirl in the pan. I probably can't tip it too much for you to see, but trust me when I say nothing much has happened. So back they go for another couple minutes. Go. While we're waiting for the scrambled eggs to cook, let me just tell you that I have a website called kudoskitchenbyrenee.com where it's where all my recipes live. I've been blogging, food blogging for the past 10, 11 years, so I have a ton of recipes on my site. I'm going back slowly and surely and redoing a lot of the old ones from 2010, 11, 12, and updating photos, just improving the recipe posts, putting them on recipe cards with nutrition information and all the things that you need and want in your recipes. So bear with me, it's going to take me some time, but like I said, all the recipes are really good. So I do hope you'll enjoy my site, kudoskitchenbyrenee.com, and visit me there often. The good thing about making eggs in a air fryer as opposed to the stovetop, one is there's no open flame, so I'm going to say it's a lot safer, especially for the kids to do. And two, my air fryer does not get hot to the touch at all, so it's very nice. It's a good way to keep the kitchen cool, maybe in those hot dog days of summer. And it's just plain old fun. It's something new, it's something exciting to try, and it's easy. I mean, let's face it, this is an easy way to cook, so pretty much a no-brainer. The only thing is trying to figure out your temperature regarding your own particular brand of air fryers. This is a Bella brand air fryer. I'm not sponsored by Bella in any way. This is just a appliance that I received as a Christmas gift from my husband a couple of years ago, and I do enjoy it. I'm gonna look at it. Ready? I know this looks weird the way I'm doing this, but my shoulder's really sore for whatever reason, and I think I have better leverage if I come at it this way, because it's normally when I'm using my air fryer, it's not like away from me. You understand? Whoa. Okay, it's definitely cooking. So now is the time I'm going to stir. They're still very liquidy. And this is a long time for scrambled eggs. A long time taken for scrambled eggs. So, even though I told you I wasn't going to, I'm going to increase the temperature. So I'm going to go from 175, which is apparently way too low to cook eggs. I'm gonna go to, let's be crazy and go to 250, okay? Let's see what happens at 250 degrees. Pop it back in. This could be golden. Go. 250 degrees. We'll check back in a second. Check. Check, please. Looking good. Guess what, people? I'm going to bump the heat up even further. While this is working and the eggs are cooking, what would be the reason to make them in an air fryer other than to keep the heat out of the kitchen and to make them easier for kids to make because there's no open flame? But what would be the point if it's this slow? I don't think there is a point. So I'm going to bump the temperature up, and I'll go to, let's go to 300. 300, whoa. We'll see what happens then. Put them back in. Set the timer, 300 degrees, and then we'll adjust accordingly the instructions to make the recipe if 300 seems to be the way to go. I probably should have started there, but I didn't want to burn up my eggs without knowing. I'm sure you understand that this was an experiment, so I'm thinking 300 might be the way to go. I've made a grilled cheese in the air fryer. That was really good. Fried eggs work really good. I did that in the air fryer. I've made bacon. I've made several different things that are quite popular on my blog. So I have a whole section under air fryer recipes at kudoskitchenbyrenee.com. So check it out. Also check out my previous videos on YouTube. I think you'll see a lot there that you will enjoy. At least I hope you do. Check please. Okay. We're getting there, people. We're getting there. Now I can actually show it to you without fear of the eggs like sloshing out. So they're definitely firming up. Almost omelet-like, I'm going to say. At this stage, they look good. Give them one final stir. Pop them in one more time just to firm them up a little bit. I don't like my scrambled eggs running. I don't know if you do. Maybe you'd want to stop now. But I'm going to give them just another minute in the air fryer at 300 degrees, I believe is what we did. So another minute and we're good to go. This was 300 degrees. We're almost there, people. We're almost there. Yay! Eggs for lunch. I think it's ready. What do you think, guys? Scrambled eggs in the air fryer. We'll give it a quick stir. Oh, I think they look good and they smell really good. Really good. Okay, these are probably the way I like them done. If you like them done a little bit firmer, then by all means, put them back in for another minute or to your desired doneness. Oh, wow. Kind of happy with the way this turned out. Next time I make these, I will start at 300 degrees. And it won't take 20 minutes to scramble eggs. But for learning purposes, we found out the best way to do it. So 300 degrees, continually check on them, but as they're cooking, stir them around like you do in a regular, frying pan on top of the stove. Hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned, as well as I did, how to make scrambled eggs in the air fryer. So have a good day, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like this video. So have a good day. Thanks a lot. Bye.